Hi, I'm Robert with Abode Church. Welcome to Theology Thursday. Let's explore God together. When we left off last time, we were about to look at where does our theology come from? Obviously, every person born into the world is raised in some social construct because infants are completely dependent on their caregivers. And those caregivers have a view of theology that impacts the worldview of the child. It doesn't matter what society you grow up in, it doesn't matter where you come from. Your parents and the culture around you will have an impact on how you view God. That's not always going to lead you in a path to life. And I say that with compassion and absolute conviction that Jesus Christ is exactly who he said he is, as recorded in the scriptures. And therefore, he is the way, the truth, the life, because that's what he said. Now, understanding that your view of God is formed in a large part by the family that you grow up in, that doesn't stay static. Most of us, as we move out from the circle of our family, we begin to encounter other people and their beliefs begin to impact our beliefs. And sometimes they drive us towards the beliefs of our family and our youth, and sometimes they draw us away. Ultimately, every human being is faced with the question, who is God? And in my experience, that typically comes at least the first time around in your youth, um, maybe as a preteen or as a teenager. But at some point, you're going to have to answer within your own heart, who is God? And this matters because, as I said in our previous video, it affects what your moral outlook is. It affects how you view reality, how you view the people around you, how you view your own life, its purpose. So let's move from that idea and begin to think about how you interact with this idea of who God is. The book of Romans in the New Testament says that God's invisible attributes are made known to mankind through the created world, that we are all without excuse. We can't say we didn't know God existed because of creation. I urge you to take a moment to think about the gravity of that thought. We can look at the majesty of God and the created order around us. The world that we live in is magnificent. We can look at it from the simplicity of a child or from the rigor of a PhD scientist. And regardless of whether you're a child marveling at the wonder of a dandelion or marveling at the wonder of a kitten, you are impacted by the revelation of God through the created world. We'll talk more of this next time. May the Lord God Almighty bless you and keep you, cause his face to shine on you, and give you peace.